I am. I told the people that weren't going to be here for the AP exams that if we did any examples in classes, I would try to remember to record them so that they could hear, you know, what I went through with y'all as well as what your questions were, and because they may have the same ones. So, all right, this is still on the first page of the packet, problem number 1. I have the altitude of a triangle is 5 less than its base. So before I read anything else, I'm going to go ahead and draw a picture for that. Okay, doesn't matter what your triangle looks like. Okay, but this is my base. Your height or your altitude is perpendicular to that base and it goes to the opposite angle. Well, that height is 5 less than this. So that's going to be x minus 5. And then it tells me that the area of the triangle is 42 square inches. Well, the formula for finding the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. And then I'm just going to plug in what I know. Area, they told me it's 42. The base of this is x, and the height is x minus 5. And now you just solve the equation. I'm going to start out on the right side. I'm just going to go ahead and distribute my 1/2 x to everything here. So that's going to give me 1/2 x squared minus 5/2. And then I really don't want to deal with fractions with this. There is, yes, thank you. Yeah. So once I get the x there and I don't want to deal with fractions, how can I make them go away? Do what? Multiply by 2, because that's what my denominator is. So I'm going to multiply everything on both sides by 2. And that gives me 84 equals x squared minus 5x. Now this is a quadratic equation. So let's move everything over to one side. And now you're either going to factor or do the quadratic formula or complete the square, or you can graph it. So once I've got it factored, I set those factors equal to 0 and solved. I've got 2 answers, but I got to think about what those answers mean with respect to this problem. X is supposed to be the base of my triangle. Well, the base of the triangle can't be 2 different things. So which one makes sense? Can the base of the triangle be 12 or negative 7? It has to be 12 because it can't be negative. So the base is equal to 12. So the height is going to be 12 minus 5. It is 7. So now you can double check that by taking, your base times your height. 12 times 7 is 84. Multiply it times the half that's in the formula gives me 42, which is what my area was supposed to be. It's what they told me.